now in the mix with the baddest out there in the game.
Goody, what's goody? What's up with y'all, yo? What's up with everybody, man? What y'all doing today, man? Y'all out here winning. That's all we about, man. That's all we about over here, man. Winning every single day. So if you coming across the channel for the first time, know what I'm saying? That's all we about, winning. And then we get the occasional trolls that come through and hear says and she says and all those, you know. We handed them in spades. If you came to have a good time, turn up, meet like-minded individuals, They're some of the dopest artists. You know what I'm saying? You popped up to the right thing, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to miss what goes on around here, man. Cause apparently, hey, you know, the internet escape. You don't know when they change it up. You never know when they change it up, but hey, we all here for the ride anyway, man. We all here for the ride. Let's get back to it then. That's a pretty good one right there. I whipped that up last night. I was dead asleep. I'm saying I call that clogged pipes. I got another one I'm working on. I call it parking lot. Supposed to be like the world falling apart and shit, you know what I'm saying? You in the parking lot and then the ground just starts breaking apart and shit. I'll put this in like a movie skit, like a game that we're working on. I might have to use that for a remix today. I might have to. I just like, man, right when I hit that crazy switch up right there. Especially on the chops. Trying to find an EDM rapper, man. That's why I like to collab with EDM rappers, man. You gotta be able to spit it in the club, though. They talk about recording that shit. We going live straight in the club. We going like a whole show right there on the spot. They gonna be like, damn, y'all should record that shit now. One night only. One night only. Yeah. What's good with y'all? I can't even read your name, man. You got it in Cantonese. I can't read that, bro. I can't recognize the symbols. And then we got Evilly. Tan, what's good with you? Oh man, that one just stopped right there. Okay. I need to find me a rapper though. Find me a rapper that got some bars to try and go on this joint right here. I got like a whole folder. I made like 6,000 like beats of shit that I just named all of them need a rapper voice. And then I got like 2,000 that are just like R&B shits that I need like an R&B singer. Yeah. I got some of the people like in my little network that, you know, some of these independent artists, it's just, you know, most of them I make some shit, you know, intimidation kick in. You know what I'm saying? I most of them ain't at that level just to fit it just yet, you know. Yeah. Then I got tons of collabs and remixes on like a lot of these independent artists' music. That's why I go harder. I go hard for them than when they even go harder for their own material. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But that inspires them because when they come back, they go beast. I like to think so. man. What's good? Guess what? What? For your smile. What a rock. This cook. I mean, rock, man, that's the man, yo. The most electrifying burn. I be rocking the wrestler, man. That's my shit, man. I even be going to PLEs, yo. Be out at PLEs. Yeah, I be at PLEs and shit, man. Shit, I was just recently up in about not even 2 months back, I was just at SummerSlam up in Jersey. And I got a seat. I didn't get the seat upgrade. I wish I got the seat upgrade. But they hooked me up with the tickets. Freaking Comcast, man. Shout them guys out, you know what I'm saying? Every time, usually when they fuck up, you know what I'm saying, they hit you with like rates on the service, but shit, they came down the pipe and fucking hit me with SummerSlam tickets this year. I was like, fuck yeah. And they even put me in the drawing for the shit. They told me that there was a chance that I could have got that seat upgrade. I was inside there when they had a little thing inside the arena. Boy, I was hoping I got that upgrade. Because that upgrade got you, I think, down to the 5th row from where the ring and shit was. It's like, damn. I had a pretty good seat. I was like the second section back, like all to the side, where we could still see everything. Pretty good time out there, man. That was dope. Shout out Comcast, man. Y'all could have gave me the seat upgrade though, man. Could have gave it to you, boy. I'd appreciate it even more, but shit, they did give me the tickets, All I had to do was pay for transport to get there. That wasn't nothing. I think it took me like $150 to get there. Booked the telly for that weekend. We seen the fireworks show. Got to participate at the fandom and all that. You know what I'm saying? Party with my homies. And all the local stuff up there because they stayed down in South Jersey. So they came up to where I was at. So we partied out there for a minute. Because that Friday, I didn't have tickets for the Friday show. I think that was SmackDown. And then Saturday, I had tickets for the first part of the show. Because Sunday was the other part of it. Again, I want to go out there one time, man. I would like to go out there one time, man. Something big might happen to wear a band, like I want my sheiks. Like I want my sheiks or whatever. And we get out there, man, to fucking Dubai or something, man. Right? I want to go out there one time, man. I want to drive a car. I want to drive the car over water, bro. The car over water. That'd be the fastest. I'm telling you, that's the fastest fucking come out ever, bro. Let somebody get me a car and drive that bitch on water. I'm going to flip that motherfucker. That's going to be the quickest insurance claim ever. Thing is that I got to make sure, it don't come off like it's intentional or anything like that. And I got just the right tools with me so I can bust that fucking window out so I ain't looking like I'm about to drown or some shit. You feel me? Right. See if that car flips upside down. All right, see? Does that car float upside down? It make you sound like a big ass insurance policy just to drive the motherfucker. Does it? Does it still float when it's upside down? Anybody know that? Not sure. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. I hear winning. Whole new day. And then we get hit with shit from yesterday. And last night. That's crazy. Then we jump on to other channels and then they still try to react to shit. And like they didn't just double down last night. They didn't double down last night, see? We shared our screen and the effort of capturing the things because, you know, I go. time like all night. And she can get the hard pipe. She can swallow me up like an appetite. Show her satisfaction like mathematics. Take off the clothes with a side friend. And them buy them ladies and I add mine. And it was sad and on the road once again. Autopad, no paraffin. And I break it like once again. GTA radio station going in once again. Yeah. And all the haters retain their minds as I stack up the enterprise. And then, man, when we smile, till we running over here, yeah. Steady running over here, yeah. And no one have to have no fear. All work over here, yeah. Winning over here, yeah. Yeah, we winning over here, yeah. Steady winning over here, yeah. Try to go for the fucking double up. So we hit him with a freaking 3-point shot, double it up. Yeah, the game up, then we coming up. What is up? Who is it? Who is we? Who is I? We is team, and we is me, and we is us. And they are them, and we be us. We gonna get out of that here space. But yo, and then I knew another guy that I had passed in crossing up in Baltimore and shit. He had a problem with my homie with another guy from inside the town, and these guys went up to the little spot that they had up there. And they got scrapping. Yo hit him so fucking hard that the little setup shit that he had, you fucking knocked like the door open. You know how the little door is? He knocked the door open and just got on this guy. Just boom, 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 boom. Beat on that man for about a good 30, 40 seconds of shit. And then he went ahead and just held the shit up, you know what I'm saying? Because he had the gloves on. They had gloves on. But I'm pretty sure he was throwing his set and showing that shit up. He was signing. I'm pretty sure he was. If he could, that's probably what he would do, because he definitely went in on him. And it was so quick. The fight was over quick. I said, you're looking for an opportunity, you got the next hot song, send it. You need something reviewed, send it. You got the next dope video, send it.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? You hear now when you mix with the baddest song here in the game.
Thing they didn't have like no reporting, but I hit them up on the Twitter and Facebook.
are now in the mix with the baddest out there in the game. TBA Radio. Turn the motherfucking speakers to the max.
Real fast, real boss, off the side with it. Or maybe is it? Who knows, who knows, who knows how far we go. Hop on these instrumentals and just kill them as if they were intros. As if I was out here center stage before the world shooting a live action promo.
Got them issues, got them missiles aiming at your forehead. Radar they coming, going like you're going go big. Make you crumble to the ground like dissolving cornbread. And then they serenade at their white truck on the side, but when they laying you. Best slab in the cold trade, a nice diamond, 6 feet, and a gravestone in the graveyard with a backline. But the gift is they're coming down, they're going on, and light passing on, and got you here. Shit just got reactions. If you're looking for reactions, then it's here. See the quiver in your eyes, the doctor know that you was coming as the first. Yo, what's good with it, world? What's good with it? It's your boy, the real Slim Ballin', with my co-partner, Grim King Kilo, aka Grimace. And we out here to give you all this presentation this evening, man. What's good with the people out there in the chat, man? Like it up, run it up, run it up. We hit y'all with that intro, know what I'm saying? Look out, coaches, know what I'm saying? The LNSL was heating up, man. It is heating up this week, man. If y'all missed the scores on the first week, cool boy. My team took some L's, but hey, we coming back stronger next week. I'm telling you, we coming back stronger next week. Cool boy. Just in case y'all don't know about the LNSL, know what I'm saying? Let's hit them with a recap real quick. Let's hit them with that recap of some of this week's stat. Oh, we ain't got the video footage yet. We gotta talk to our mans on that, know what I'm saying? Gotta talk to our mans on that. We gotta have that. We gotta have that. We gotta make it official. We'll get up with him. You know, by Sunday we thought we would have it, but I guess not this Sunday, but yeah. You the best. I like to hear him say, give it to me, baby. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Oh, give it to me, give it to me. Freaks on the floor. Whoo! What you think of that one, Grim? I had to get up a little bit and give me a little dance on for that one, you know, like shit. Freaks on the floor, my dude, you know, like shit. The girls done snapped, boy. When that shit came on and I heard do 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 do. I was looking around for a second, shit. I thought Shorty was here for staying the night again, you know. I thought she was here. Like, yo, Freaks on the floor. Oh. You on mute, brother, man. You don't see the mute icon?
Yeah. I thought I had it the other way, but yeah. It's all right. It's all right.
Hey, Freaks on the floor, bro. I'm telling you, I had to put it in the chat, though. I'm saying, what y'all think of that in the chat, man? Hey, yo, this was such a good episode that we did. This is where we did the artist showcase for Barbie Kush, you know what I'm saying? And let me get some context to this right here, just in case anybody goes back on any of these videos, because I know some of y'all are picky. Y'all were trying to find something to try to get me in the so-called whatever character y'all might choose to go for. The remark I made right there when I said that what she stand the night again, don't take it as if I got a relationship with this individual or anything like that, because that ain't what it is. It's just when you have a conversation with somebody and it goes all night, then it's like having a sleepover, right? You know what I'm saying? We chatted the night before, and then we brought her onto the show. That's as far as it went. So any speculation room where y'all might try to go and fish for her down the pipe, ain't nothing to find, bro. Ain't nothing to find. Because I know somebody going to be looking. I know somebody going to look and then nitpick and then try and start some shit just because. We adding that clarification now before it even gets to that point. Because I know some of y'all are nitpicky. So, you know. Woo! We got Violet Black tapping this in. Ring that long. Oh, snap. Ladies to the dance floor. Watch out, fellas. Yeah. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Remember that joint?
Ooh, boy.
Yo, I need to do a remix on that. What y'all think, man? I should do a remix on that joint. Oh boy, I'll kill that. You know what? I did make that statement right there. I did make that statement right there. If anybody can find me the name of that song, I know it's Inspector Deck. What's the name of that song right there? If anybody can find that song, yo, we'll do a whole remix on that joint. Is it Inspector Deck? It's something, I'll find it. Trust and believe, I will definitely find that. I will find that for us. Something like that. What? I think the Wu-Tang ended up sampling some of that stuff too, so it might be hard to get that the way I want it. It might be real hard to get it the way I want it. But if anybody else got any songs that you want to hear that's remixed or something or such, we down for it. What's up? What's up? You send us some tracks and we'll do that. We'll do that tonight. What's up? Cause you basically know we can do whatever, man. We hear whatever, however it goes. Graham, what up with you? I didn't even see you pop inside the Discord. Yo, Grim. I think his mic's on mute. Hey, that's what it's telling me. It says your shit's on mute, bro. I don't want to disconnect you from the call and then you be like, oh, you kicked me. And I didn't kick you, I disconnected you. Because your audio, yeah. Most of the time I do it because it comes through your subs. And you know, your subs back to your headphone and then I'm hearing me. And it's like, oh man, everything I say is just coming back, smacking the crap out of me. Yes, indeed. Yo, it's what is it? Monday? Is it Monday? Yo, we ain't even got the new name, guys. We ain't getting a new name for what we call Monday. Are we gonna stay with Rich, Wish Nigga? You know what I'm saying? Rich Ninja Mondays. It's too close because it's like I'm giving you a pass almost. So, no, we need a different name for Mondays. Mm-hmm. Need something for Mondays. Matter of fact, we need something for every single day. We're going to designate Friday and Saturdays as potential padded room days. Then Sunday, we'll go back with the sundown mix. So Monday, Tuesday, the rest of the work week, you know, this is like the weekend for us. Me and my boy Grim, this is like our weekend. Well, my weekend. He got kids, so he don't get a day off. And all you other family members and shit, man, y'all ain't got no day off. The moment y'all decide to multiply, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, when did you get a day off? I don't think you get one. I think you get one at like 21. Or the moment you kick them out the crib and shit, you get a slight break. But then they'll be back for laundry. That's if they go like college. Laundry, occasional home meals, you know. Hey, that ramen, dog, I'm telling you. I've seen people, yo, do the college thing, yo, and they be out there struggling like everybody in the inside, man, in the pen, they eat better than the cats in college and junk. And it's like, man, how the college kids got access to freedom and junk, and they still out here just eating some ramen. We in there make up a whole meal and junk, right? I'm about to make a cake for you, everybody. They gonna all owe me. I'm about to have soups and all kinds of stuff, candy, everything, right? Cigarettes, some clone, whatever's moving. I need some bread. I gotta be the store. Straight moving like that. Straight moving like that. And it's crazy, man. I noticed we got this big issue right now. Here going in 2026 of jealousy. Last year it was friendly competition, and competition turned aggressive. This year it's already starting off with jealousy. How are we jealous off of other people liking something else? How? That's hard. I don't get it. It's something that's just like going on. What is it? Because somebody bounces between like different channels or something like that. That they might get somebody extra attention. It might be because they got the content that they're looking for at that time. You know, human nature constantly changes. People go through motion phases and all kinds of stuff in the course of a day. So they might want to vibe out and chill and mellow while smoking out in joints. So they might want to come over here. Or they might want to go to somebody else's station because they want to hear about some gossip or whatever that y'all might be doing. You know what I'm saying? So they go over there. Ain't got no problem with people bumping back and forth. I told y'all from the get-go. As long as we got one person that watch, we already done won. If nobody watching this shit, we made a dope-ass program. Got content. Somebody eventually out there amongst like almost 9 billion people on this planet is going to come across this at some point in time. Oh, I'm saying? So it ain't what we don't really care about how many views it done popped up in a daily competition thing, because if that was the case, then shoot, we would never get off the live. We would be live 24/7, and then nobody could say anything because they would have to look and tap into the live just to even say anything that reaches anywhere, because nobody is even in the digital space or vicinity to even come up to even say or even give us a hug or a dap or a pounder, whatever, or come to our face and say F you, whatever. Shit, that's how I see it. That's how I see it. Somebody want to come all the way up here and waste their time, then more power to you. I'd rather be one of these women. I'd rather be one of these women come out and take a man out. Right. I'm not above being spoiled by a woman. Shit, that catching me by surprise. I would probably feel awkward as shit. That would probably drop my pride down just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little more relaxed and calm a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something different. I usually don't have nothing like that happen. I mean, women I done took out on a date and shit, and that's as far as it done went. They done drunk you up on a bill, slipped out, said they gotta go to the bathroom, and done slipped out, called an Uber and dipped. And then you sitting there waiting for them to come back, and now you gotta pay the bill. Hey, happens to the best of us, man. Happens to the best of us. I've been in a hotel and missed something. Out of town. And then that success done failed. Shoot, you know, you live and you learn. Done seen things at like truck stops and shit. Live and learn. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I touch everything. Don't get me wrong with that. I don't touch everything. I do value myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm $100 million dude. That's how I see it in my mind frame. I'm $100 million dude. On paperwork, we ain't there just yet. I need probably about another 7 years. Paperwork, shit, I'm damn near a millionaire. Damn near. It's how you get all your shit right, man. It's how you do your shit, man. Line your paperwork up, all that stuff. How you value your assets, your traffic, your data streams and stuff. Most of the time, I hit y'all with some stuff on here that y'all might consider like elevator music or ASM. Not knowing that this stuff is selling. It might not be y'all lane, but not knowing that that stuff is selling. I ain't gonna cap you or hold you. I used to come up on tapes like this. My family used to play me these things at nighttime and stuff, these little nature tapes and all kinds of stuff, silent sounds and all kinds of stuff. And every time we went to the shops and stuff, them things be up in there for like $15. Then when I started doing music, I ended up finding somebody that worked in that lane, had a little store. Let me sell my little tapes in there. Then when we start getting digital, I start selling my USBs in there, package them up. Then start making my own little greeting cards and joint. Put them inside there. It ain't hard to buy a blank card with a pre-recorder inside and then pre-record a beat and then just make multitudes of the beats and sell them joints. Money. I'm just surprised certain people don't be thinking on like levels of this. So like, man, I need some money. I done put all this time inside of making beats and all kinds of stuff to where, you know, I want to do it all day and all that, but I got to see where this is actually making me some bread. How can I make some money? Let me go talk to some people that know about some people that's got money. Let me talk to somebody that might be in that field of making some money. Cause I need to know how to make it. I didn't know how to make it. I had like 3 years of beats at that point. They just sat there. Didn't do nothing. Just sounded dope. Pull up to the hood. Everybody spit all over my joints. They rocking with it, but they ain't putting no money in my pocket. I still got to waste gas and go to work every single day and jump. Wasn't putting no money in my pocket. Then my first little gig. Right during COVID, my people knew somebody that was setting up their own little function, their own little club. They built a whole building, got up the code, got a liquor license, all that joint. Had it within the parameters for COVID. Gave me my first little shot. I come out, set up, did my first show. Most of it was family members. Some of them ride with it. I had a couple of uncles and shit was like, the fuck is that shit? Beats, they fuck with my music. My lyrics, kind of up and down. Yeah. My uncle, he was the main critic. He trashed the shit out of my shit. You know, he had just came home from like 17 years, so he was all about that, you know, he wanted that real gangster shit. I was hitting it with some. He wanted me to tap into full warm road shit. I wasn't trying to revisit that side. So I wasn't giving him that, you know, that full killer. He wanted me to go full killer on the shit. I just couldn't tap into it at that point, you know. Life had already changed up, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't out there on the battlefield just, you know what I'm saying, trying to dome me and catch a body for the day. I wasn't on that mentality, so I can't really tap back into it, like, unless I go back to war, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? I would probably have some of the sickest bars out there and shit. Like, they would definitely say, yo, this motherfucker needs to get locked away for life. That would be like my first album. They would say, yo, he needs to get locked away for life. This motherfucker here is a demon. He enjoys killing too much. That's what the critics would say on that shit. Every track I would have live gunfire on that shit. It'd be live action with it. come in, kick the door on some maneuver drill, pop out of the dark, throw something through the window. Cause most windows pop open at the slightest pressure. You hit it at a certain angle, it's pop open for you. Drop a canister in, we're gonna hit you with a flash smoke combo and joint, and we're gonna put a little something extra inside of it. Then we're gonna come get you. Go to the bathroom. Yeah. The bathroom. Put you in the bathtub. Yeah. Then do all kinds of foul shit. Yep. But that's what y'all want, right? That's what y'all want? Nah, y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want that. That's like, damn, bro, that's too far. That's too far. Oh, man, I thought they wanted the real shit, man. I thought they wanted how we really feel inside and junk, man. See, they want me to go back and turn it down to like 85% again. They don't want me to keep it at the hundo level. Because you got to be careful what you say, too, because they'll flag you on censorship of your words. So you got to come with your lingo or your language in such a way to where it doesn't come off harmful and frightening to others. Right. Make it sound like a therapy session almost to them and joint, We don't want to scare them away. We want them to come. Come, yes. We want you to come and stay for a while. We don't want to run you away. No. We want you so close that you just tell us everything we need to know about you and junk stuff. If you ever get out of line, already got that bullet for you. All right. Already got it for you. We're just going to go ahead and as you just pile in here, you know what I'm saying? We'll just put your name on that one and then just put it inside the chest and stuff. That would be dope. They said, oh, there it is. Serial killer vibes. See? Serial killer vibes. He just said putting his sub's name on bullets and stashing it away. I say, hey, you got to give them that content so they can go ahead and then chop it up and be like, I told you, see? I told you. Right, you gotta do it just like that. Cause if they ain't got content, then guess what? We already been said that we were content gold. We done had others say it. Y'all don't believe me? Then we got the clips. What they now call, I guess, digital receipts nowadays. Y'all done seen it. It's all over the channel, man. Well, we just give it to them, man. We just give it to them the way we give it to them. I like to think that, this internet is usually bots. I usually think most of the time it's bots that just be on here trying to argue with people. Some prescriptive bots. Because it's like, ain't no regular person going to act like that. It can't be. And I think that there's plants on here, too, where they actually got some industry guys that are like indie YouTubers, where the industry guys are just funding their people and just having them out here and say and have fun. Just drop my name every now and then to keep me relevant. It is, because most of my, go back and watch some of these shows with super chats and stuff like that. And when did the people show up on the nights when the best shows are playing? They just happen to know when the best show is playing. How did they know when the best show is playing? Beforehand, before everybody else. Because that's the chat that they dropping the most bread right there. So it's already discussed. Hey, bro, you come through and drop a couple such and such and junk, I'll pay it right back to you. You already owe it to me anyway. So, just drop it inside my chat so it makes my chat look lit. Same time, there's a little feature inside YouTube where you can actually sit there and use the YouTube API, and I can push a message to the chat even without us not having super chat. I can replicate the super chat with a couple lines of code and make it look like my chat is jumping. Make it look like I got mad people here that ain't here. Can do all kinds of amazing things with technology. So it's like, what else Do they got? Do they got? I can make it look like somebody just gave me $1,000. I done hit y'all with a whole stream where you thought that I done made freaking $7,800 in one stream, playing people's videos on the stream. Wonder how I know? Because mad people blew me up inside the Discord and said, damn, how much did you make off of that? Such and such actually sent you that much money for playing their videos and shit? Damn, they only sent me blah, blah, blah. I said, damn, look at all this information I'm getting. Look how much information they're giving me. Such and such sent me this much money right here over the course of this period of time. And I'm like, damn, I didn't even ask for that. I just did a show and put that on there and said, watch. They're going to watch, and then they're going to increase their rates and prices across all their streams and stuff to where they're going to change up and rebrand this stuff. And then what happens? First of the year, we seen it firsthand. I brought it to you as soon as it happened. Oh, man, you got to sign up for Patreon. What? Platinum artists only worth $3.50 and got to sign up for a Patreon to talk to somebody that's not as famous? Damn. Shit. Crucial conflict, man. I heard the stream, bro, and I jumped on to defend y'all, man, because, bro, if y'all are really that low in junk, man, I feel like I've been left out in joint, man. I got a whole 20, bro. I got a whole 20, bro. And I don't even charge Patreon in joint, know what I'm saying? I got a whole 20, bro. I think y'all worth about 700 of these things. You feel me? It's just I ain't got 700 to give to you, bro, for y'all to come on and kick it with your boy. You know what I'm saying? If y'all do, then hey, respect that, man. Respect that. I think I've been on one of the shows with one time. Or no, I missed the call for the show, see? I missed the call, man. Cause we were live, bro. We were live. And the homie called me up, and I couldn't switch over. My phone was dead, so I couldn't jump in the call. But we could have been on. We could have been on the, I think what Shot City Duck Show. Could have been on there with Kilo P, man. I know, Grim. I know, but hey, man, you know, when one door closes, man, it always open back up, bro. It always open back up. And we always know somebody that knows these people. That's the cool thing about it, see? But it'll happen, bro. It'll happen. You know, they looking for movie stars right now, man. They're looking for the next movie stars, man, out of us simple folks, man. They don't want no trained actors. They want simple folks like us in some kind of movie project that they were talking on the Connect work about doing and stuff, man. Like, so y'all stay tuned as we find out the info, or y'all go over and check out the Connect work. You know, Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays, Tuesday and Thursday at noon. You know, Sundays at 6 for the live media review show, with a chance to get on the Shy City Duck mixtape. Know what I'm saying? In Chicago. Know what I'm saying? That's what I be telling a lot of y'all. And then, hey, man, if the man doesn't like your music, man, don't take it no offense, bro. Don't take it no offense. Because everybody got their own different sound and frequency and jump, man. And a lot of people don't resonate with a lot of people's frequency and jump. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather tell somebody how to fix this joint or offer guidance on how to make this joint better than to shit on you, man. It just ain't me. Why I want to discourage you when this is a whole community effort right here? You notice I don't be saying I'm with we, us, they. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We ain't never been on that cap type, you know what I'm saying? But we'll show you a little something, man. Check this out. Check this out.
I'm at the hating, they can step off. We know how we doing it, man. We setting that 2026 style, man. Shit. Tell them that they hating, they can step off and run D straight through their motherfucking mouth. Straight like that.
Straight like that.
Straight like that.
Straight like that.
Tell them that they hating on the boy that can get like Diddy. Go get Diddy this shit.
Damn. Damn.
We know how we doing it, man. We setting that 2026 style, man.
Hey, yeah, man. Now, if anybody want to go back and try and clip your boy on a Diddy comment right there, know what I'm saying? I meant it as in, like, you know, look at that dude predicament and shit. Right. But if they are hating, you know, they could take D straight down their motherfucking throat still. Straight like that. Straight like that, know what I'm saying? Cause yo, I ain't giving none of y'all no beef. I don't give none of y'all no rope. I don't give none of y'all no complaints. I just keep it real with y'all. All I'm saying. And that's why some of y'all come around and rock with me. Cause I keep it real with y'all. All I'm saying. And everybody else, we ain't worried about everybody else. If you come around and you got communication with me, then I you know, I start passing my attention towards you. And then yeah, I'm worried about your welfare concerns, stuff like that. Cause I know you. We don't build a relationship. But relationships work both ways too, you know what I'm saying? It always works both ways. It can't be do for me, but not give anything back in return. It's always that way. Always that way. You take a chick out for the night and jump. You know, you ain't expecting something in return. Well, of course you are. Shit, you hoping you get to clap some cheeks that night. Every man thinks like that. She's hoping that you get with a proper gentleman to where she wants to let you clap them cheeks that night. Shit. But shit, if you ain't got no game, man, then shit, you ain't got no game. And if you do got some star power and shit, you gotta know how to activate your star power. How many people know how to activate their star power? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of you don't know how to activate it, man. You don't. But if you did, you would activate it, man. But a lot of people don't. They don't. Nope. Damn, Grim, you weren't even up here, bro, to even tell me that I was on mute. The whole show. Until like the last 15 minutes. Damn, son. Damn, son. This man let me sit here and talk on mute. It's all cool, though. Who we got out there this evening? We got Miss Crystal. It's cool. You don't chat with me no more, sweetheart. Or who is that? We always got one. It ain't never me. It ain't never Grim neither. But we always got that one that just taps in. We appreciate you tapping in. We wish that you had some dialogue with us, though. Hey, bro, is that whatchamacallit? Yeah. Is that her? Is that her? Because I know she gets mad if I talk to other women online. I know. Y'all ever had that, man? Had a woman that gets mad when you talk to other women online? And you're not even in a relationship. You're just a single man or a single woman. And then a new lover, potential lover, ex or whatever, just start stalking you. For real, bro, that shit be like fucking mind blowing sometimes. It be mind blowing sometimes, yo. We can't figure it out. Can't figure it out. I know it's because of the internet. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. You can't. It ain't no way to get around it. You get on here and then they like, oh, I got him. I got him right where he's supposed to be. Right. I finally done trapped him. I got my man right here. I know where he's at all times. Especially when they start having a relationship and you don't even know that you're in a relationship. I think one day when we get real big and we go live and we get on these bigger networks and stuff, that somebody from GBA Nations is gonna come and rush the stage. Be so obsessed with us. They're gonna come rush the stage and something's just gonna go crazy. And then it's gonna be like a whole thing. And they're gonna do it just to try and go viral. Graham, that's only gonna happen one day, bro. I'm already putting it out there, yo. So we're gonna get big one day to where somebody's gonna rush the stage where we're at doing the show live. And they're gonna just look and say, who is that? And they're gonna be like, man, I've been watching him for years. Right, I've been watching him for years. I went back, found his whole backlog collection and all kinds of stuff. I got his first, right, I done found his first album and shit. They're going to find my first album that I don't even have all the tracks off the first album. But they're going to find the whole first album somewhere. Then they're going to find all my old mixtapes and shit, some beats. They're going to find my whole distro collection of music, like since my first beat. They're gonna find every single thing I ever did. They're gonna find it and give it to me in a big collection and shit. But like, look, I've been pushing this right here, and look, I done did the numbers on this, and look, this is gold now and shit. They're like, what? Bro, they come to me like that on some fucking dream fulfilled type shit. Like, what the hell? I'm gonna think that I just got hit with like a magic spell at that moment. Be like, what the fuck? Hold on. I can't be awake. Somebody stab me real quick. Don't give it to me to where I'm going to be real injured and shit. Just hit like the leg or something. Miss an artery. But just make sure I'm just, fuck, what you do that for? Never mind. Pull the blade back out. Fuck. Wrap that shit off real quick. Yeah. Be like, damn. This should actually happen. Hey, it's gonna be like that, Grim. I'm telling you, it's gonna be like that, and it's gonna be so fucking crazy, bro. You say you did who? You ran down on who? What? Hey, Grim, yo, let me get a dollar with the. Say who? Hey yo, let me tell him let me get a dollar with the double donuts on it. Right, let me hold a dollar with the double donuts on it. That hundo. Oh yeah, see, he got it. Grim's still trying to figure it out. He said, what? Let me get a dollar with the double donuts on it. with the donuts on it. Yeah. I came up, and I was on the way walking back, came up with that shit. Say, yo, chat, let me get $1 with the double donuts on it. Somebody hit me up in chat the other day and joined Cat Gamer Meow hit me up and was like, yo, what's the payment thing? I'm trying to send you 100. That man tried for 47 minutes to send me $100. Even found, yeah, bro, he was trying to send me $100, bro. I told him to invest in himself. He said he's already good in life, and he was trying to give me that $100. I felt kind of bad that I refused it. He kept offering it, bro. And then he came back the next day and he was offering the $100 again. And I was like, man, what the fuck? Somebody time this man out for a second. They were like, yo, what the fuck? Time him out for what? You trying to give me some money? I was like, man, it just felt awkward. Nah, because, bro, I was out walking. I'm about doing my 5-mile walk and yo first dropped in my street. And it's like, yo, I'm already dripping and leaking. You know what I'm saying? Sweat. So the phone is off at a distance. So I'm trying to see chat while wiping like sweat out my eyes and stuff. And I see him come through, so I didn't want to be ignorant. So I just chat was like, yo, what up, chat? Yo, let me holler at y'all when I get back and join, you know what I'm saying? So when I come back, you know, my phone lost signal, so I do another live and I come back and yo jump back in and shit. Later on that night. And he was like, yo, I'm trying to send you 100. I was like, yo, is he trolling? Because the first time he came in, the dude was like 6'7". I was like, one of them guys. They keep saying it, but they don't ever want to give you the mask, dog. I want the mask. I want the mask. Don't tell me no crazy ritual thing that yo's pushing to try and make that shit trend. I want the mask. Give me the actual mask. Like, Grim, you ain't never seen the mask? Yeah, let me bring that up. Just in case anybody wants to know what this shit actually is. This 6'7" shit, because a lot of y'all might not get what he was referencing. What he was referencing at the time was Dr. Doom. Y'all remember MF Doom with the mask? Go look at some of MF Doom comics and stuff, man. That's what he was talking about. That's where the 6 Kevin came from, the Doom mask. The Doom mask, you put it on, and it's supposed to channel everybody that's put on the mask. You're supposed to have people, your ops or whatever, put the mask on. So it sucks their soul inside of it. And then whoever wears it gets to channel their so-called energy into them. So basically, some would call it a cursed object. There's a lot of stuff like that out in the world. A lot of stuff out in the world. That's like that boy Neo. He'll never be the same ever again. He'll never be the same. He put that mask on. He told him not to put the mask on. Dude told him not to put the mask on. Not to put his mask on. That shit goes back to fucking hoodoo. Old world hoodoo. Yeah. The mask, bro. The mask. That's what the 6'7" is, bro. It's supposed to be a signature. It's a signature that he used to have that they put a branding on. The label of 6'7" used to be a brand for a forbidden object. And then now yo made it like he put in the song and then somebody grabbed it and shit and said, oh, okay, yeah. And then now it's trending and shit. That's why I said a lot of people give energy to shit and don't even know what the fuck they be giving energy into. They just jump straight out into shit just because they think it's a trend and shit, and then they want to take it back when the consequences and stuff start affecting their life and stuff like that. I used to know a dude that did stuff like that, man. Fucked around with stuff that you ain't supposed to really fuck around with. I told you we were doing some shit when I first was doing music and shit. I kept reversing all kinds of fucking melodies and beats and shit. When I was first making beats and shit, and reversing all kinds of shit. And I seen me and my boy seen the fucking demon pop up. Both of us dead apparently. Seen this nigga pop up, touch both of us. Shit felt like an intense burn. Left a mark. Yeah, bro, left an intense mark on me and shit, bro. I still got the fucking mark and shit. Still can't. I done showed this shit to mad doctors. They can't explain what the fuck this mark is. Can't explain what the fuck this mark is. All I know is it touched me, and this motherfucking thing popped up on my flesh. I done showed it to over 100 and something doctors. They don't even know what the fuck this shit is. I'm sorry. Right. Doctors don't even know what the fuck this thing is. They said they ain't even a boil and shit. They don't know what the fuck it is. That's where shit touched me, and then it touched my boy right here on the bottom of his eye. He got the same type of shit that just popped out from his fucking eye and shit. When that shit touched me, it was right. You know how you're like fucking petrified and you try to scream, but nothing comes out of shit, and you can't move. That's how that shit felt. And then fucking the lights restored itself, and everything went back to normal. And the dude that was inside the room with us and shit, he comes back and shit looking like, yo, what's up with y'all? I'm over there sweating profusely. Like, dude, it's fucking full AC. Bro, it's full AC on and I'm soaked. My boy is fucking soaked. We're fucking just in AC dripping as if it's like fucking summertime outside and shit. Body just... right. Soaked from sweat. Looking at each other like, yo, you seen that shit? Yeah, I seen that shit. Looked at my shit, said, damn, that motherfucking shit burned. He like, yeah, my shit fucking hurt too. I went and walked up to the shit, said, what the fuck? He looked at it, said, damn. Yo, that shit was fucking crazy. I said, yo, that shit was crazy. I'm done making beats for the night. Fuck that. Dog, I took my speakers apart. All kinds of shit. Anything that was electrical and shit, I took a part out of that motherfucker, bro. I was taking that shit out. I took my subs, took the screwdriver to the box of the tower and shit. I just started disconnecting them bitches. I disconnect the fucking power cord from the fucking RCA receiver I had at the time and shit. Then the mace oscillator and shit. I disconnected all plugs from everything. Nigga, the TV, the Xbox, that shit came the fuck out and shit. Xbox, I started taking that bitch apart. I was like, hell no. I took all that shit and bagged it up and put it all out in the little storage shed we had on the property and shit. I had all that shit out, no electronics at all in my room and shit. Took my ass to sleep with a flashlight. Had that flashlight looking up at the sky and shit till I was about to go to sleep. Then I cut that shit the fuck off and shit. Hell yeah, nigga, that shit was fucking something crazy. I said, well, they always told me that if you were doing something right, that something would come and visit you one day and shit. And I was like, man, what the hell? Yeah, man, shit. That fucking demon wasn't nothing to play with. Yeah. What? That's what I'm thinking, dog. That's what I'm thinking. It's some old world. It's some old world magic type shit, bro. That motherfucker just forgot to tap into and shit. You see what I did with this, with the whole little thing for the boost? They thought I was wild and shit. I started a whole World War III with cats and shit. Fighting over a live kill. Bro, I put the mouse out there. Hey, right, bro. And I sat there and I was live streaming the motherfuckers fighting. Right, when nature strikes, bro. Hey, the cat in my yard just happened to win the all black joint, you know what I'm saying? It just won. You feel me? Huh? I did record it. I got the video of the cat fighting. I got the video of the cat versus the snake. I'm sitting right there sanctioning the whole match and shit. The DoorDash guy drives up talking about what's going on. You need some help? Nah, man, I'm just watching gang put in some work right now. I got the little eagle and shit, know what I'm saying? Leave me the fuck alone and shit, know what I'm saying? I said little name and shit. You know, he can keep the sky and shit. I ain't fucking with him. He come to the ground and hey, we gonna throw hands and shit. He try to swoop and shit on me. Hey, I'm gonna fuck his ass up. Then, you know, we got my man Earl. He out here busting nuts everywhere and shit. You know, all his kids around the neighborhood now. My man Jerry Curl Earl the squirrel, you know. He out here. Yeah. Yeah, man, he fell from a tree a while back, you know what I'm saying? Early last year, and I nursed him up for about a good month and a half and shit, you know what I'm saying? Gave him a little bottle and shit. Chopped the little nuts up for him and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then he was doing good inside, man, was doing good inside, and then I opened the porch door and shit, and he fucking got past me and was gone. I was like, oh, he's ready to go back out there. Yo, he fell out of a tree, man. He tried to fly and couldn't make it. And I watched him fall, so I sat over there and looked at him and shit. And he looked at me like, yo, can you help me out? So, you know, I went and grabbed the glove real quick and shit, you know. Picked him up. Took him in, put him inside a little shoebox and shit. You know what I'm saying? Put the little top on it at first, you know, for about an hour till he calmed down. Then he was cool, you know. Started let me fix him up a little bit, put some dental floss around his little leg and shit while he tried to nibble on my finger. Yeah, man, cool ass little squirrel. Then we got the fox outside. I ain't got a name for him because I ain't been able to catch his ass, man. He's too shy. But yeah, he was out there boxing 2 raccoons last night. Yeah, bro, I threw out 2 pounds of hamburger and a T-bone steak. And I put it right. Nah, bro, it was the fox boxing 2 raccoons. The raccoons, they came up on the meat. They were chowing down. Then I seen the fox over in the bush. He was waiting and he came out. Then I heard him yelping out there. Hey, yo, he put work in, yo. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's nature out here, man. Nature interesting as shit, bro. I just be affecting it all kinds of ways. Like, yo, from like 3 to 4 o'clock on like any given day, I'll make like some mixes and some beats and be teaching the birds songs and shit. Y'all hear the beats? Oh yeah, y'all feeding the fox. You want? Yeah, bro. I'll show you the fox. Hey, hold on. I'll show you the fox. I'll show you the fox. Hold on. I'll show you the fox. There we go. There's the fox's mom right there.
Look what I got for you, boy.
Stick out for the fox. He's somewhere back in the cut back here. Put the steak out for the fox.
Yeah, boy.
He ain't gonna come out till we leave a little bit.
Yeah, I got it for you, boy. Look what I got for you, boy.
Stick out for the I'm saying? Pet. What you talking about? That's a pre-recorded of the Fox right there. That's something I already had. But this is where I'm putting it out for the youngin. Easy,
Put
bro.
your stick out for the Fox. And somewhere back.
Yeah, bro. I know somebody that has a fox as a pet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know a guy that stays down the road from my uncle and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he has a fox. He has like 4 foxes that he done tamed over probably like 10 years of shit. So he got like a whole thing of foxes. That's why I want to catch one and try and domesticate it that way. And then, made it with one of his as it goes on. Because his foxes are white. Like his shits are white, bro. They look like wolves. Look like wolves and shit. And this is mama right here, the mama of his foxes. She's like 6 years old. Oh, son.
Look what I got for you, boy.
Stick out for Nah, it ain't.
Put the stick out for the Fox.
You can even hear the fox in the background and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like even if I show it down to you, like back in the distance off here and junk, is where the fox was yelping at. Cause he already seen me. When I came back there, he ran off in the bushes. Oh son.
He ain't gonna come out till we leave a little bit.
See, his mama, she don't mind. She'll come up to me. I done had his mama caught for like 3 weeks. And then even when she had the baby, she brought her up to my back porch. I had to run her off though. I wasn't trying to take care of no fox puppy. That's too much work. Especially right when she not had it, it was already storming outside too. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here. I fucked with you, but only to a point and shit, know what I'm saying? I'm not bringing that shit inside the house. For that motherfucker to try and bite me all the fuck up and shit like that. And it still would need to suckle at that point. So I wouldn't have been able to know good. You know what I'm saying? And she would have brought it to me after like a couple weeks, then hey, we could have did something. I wasn't fit to sit there and get bit while trying to learn to bottle feed you when you need to be sucking your mama, get that pure strength. That's how I see it. Now I see the little thing and he sees me and it's like, oh no, it's human. Run. My mama told me about you humans. Your mama should have told you, hey, it's your daddy. Your human daddy right here. What's up? Come to me, boy. I've been putting these steaks out here for you. You've been eating good, getting nice old fat and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Come over here, let me rub that belly. Give you some of them good old lovins, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know about them lovins, man. Y'all don't be giving y'all little fur babies lovins.
Look what I got for you, boy.
Stick out for the fox. I'm saying I want to give y'all little fur babies some lovins every now and then, man.
Ain't gonna come out till we leave.
Cause they like part of the family too.
Look what I got for you, boy.
Stick out for pets, and I'll be like, damn. Why do you even got the pet? They don't even want to.
I love.
Look what I got for you, boy.
Stick out for astounding that shit.
Bro, why you always smiling? Because I'm alive and I'm free. But you broke though.
But you chose to want the motherfucker. It was your little baby and everything when it was nice and
Sit
small.
right there. Sit right there.
You know what I'm saying? It was your baby and everything when it was growing up. All right, check this out. This I'll be giving it up to like the little fur baby, you know what I'm saying?
You're doing too much. There you go. Give you some lovins. Want some lovins? Want some lovins? Sit right there. Sit right there. You're doing too much. There you go.
Now that's a 3-week-old pit bull right here. Teaching her how to stick and how to take some human affection.
Get that leg going. Oh, get that leg going. You ain't doing nothing. Oh, yeah. You want to try to nip now? Oh, got the leg going. I got your spot. Got your spot. Oh, yeah. Move to the other spot. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, that was your spot, did you? Oh, your leg is going, girl. Oh. You want to bite now, huh? You want to nip? Oh, yeah, girl. Oh. Oh, that's your little spot right there. Oh, that hind leg. Oh, girl, look at you. You really trying to bite a nigga now? Oh, that's where your toy comes into place. Yo, bite your toy. There you go, bite your toy, girl. You gonna have to ride this out.
Yeah, I
Oh,
always
you
give
gonna
you a
have to
little
ride
bite
this
toy,
out.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you gonna get it.
Especially at 3 weeks,
Oh, you
they in
gonna
that
get it.
bite stage.
Oh, I know. I'm a dirty motherfucker. Oh,
I'm a
girl, you
dirty
like
mother.
that shit though. Oh, 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 you like
Now you
that
gotta
shit.
remember,
Oh, girl, you
when you
like
get a
that.
dog stirred up, that they
You
start
trying to
licking
nick the
themselves,
shit
and
out of
that
him,
shit
but
just
there you go. See, now you trying to lick your shit. See, I got you so stirred up, you licking your shit. I ain't playing with you now.
right.
No, you nasty. You just made it all nasty. Yeah, don't lick my leg after you just lick your cooch. Hell no, that's nasty as shit. Get away from me. Get away from me. Yo, stop. That's nasty as shit. Get off me. I'm gonna lock your ass out. Yo, that's nasty. Ew, that shit's nasty. Ew. I gotta stir it up. She start licking her shit. And ain't gonna lick me. Come on, girl. Come on. There you go. There's the toy. There's the toy. Bite this motherfucker. Yeah. Oh yeah. It fills your mouth up, huh? Fills your mouth up. Yeah, you like biting that. There you go, girl.
I had got the
I
dog this
got you
big
on
old
point.
like
See?
bone that was like a shaped like a tennis.
I told you I was thinking about you, little pup. I was thinking about you, right? You ain't biting nobody ass. We're gonna get
Yeah.
your little bite condition down. Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Little 3 week puppy. I had met the puppy originally at Thanksgiving. Right when it was just like probably about a week old at that point, you know what I'm saying? Or just recently born. So it was cool that the puppy already knew my scent and came back, and every time the puppy seen me, it just wanted to come over and play, and it was all cool. So when I finally got her outside by herself, because my sister got mad pits to joint, and then she got the little Yorkies to joint. So they all be trying to jump the little pup. So I finally got her by myself, start to play around with her a little bit, you know what I'm saying? See what all she knew. Cause I know they've been working with her. I just wanted to see if she knew how to sit, listen a little bit. I gotta teach her the uncle commands and junk, when I tell her like supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? She supposed to know where she supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? All the other dogs, they know it. I look at them and be like, yo, po be at. And they be like, and they'll run to where they supposed to be. Register bid somewhere. Just not in my vicinity. It's basically like saying, get the fuck away. I'll be like, Pope B at. And then they be like, huh? Scurry on away. But little things. My sister like, nobody says that when you're not here. I said, that's cool, but they all stay with me before y'all got y'all new joint, so it's perfect. They know the commands already. I just showed you how good my training was. How good it was. Today, if the dogs try to break ground and jump, boy, I would tell them. I said, yo, don't make me catch you. Don't make me catch you. I got to catch you. Oh, man, it's going to be way worse for you. And I just tell the dogs, and the dog looking at me like, huh? And I said, bust that ass. You see this? This is bust that ass. He likes playing a game called Bust That Ass Time. And the dogs be like, oh, shit. This is a motherfucking wild one right here. Hey, we got to be good with him. Mom and dad ain't here. The kids ain't here. Oh, shit. We don't know who this motherfucker is. We know he comes around from time to time and he's good, but oh, man, we in his world. But they were cool, man. I let the dogs inside like my kitchen and shit. They got to walk around. They all got about an hour walk time and shit. I had them on that 23 and 1 program, Everybody get that hour by yourself, The girls, it was so many of us, so, I did the Yorkies by themselves. but they didn't want to be in the house. And after the little one tried to bite my ass, oh yeah, they were evicted. But they ass outside. Even if it was a storm outside, yo. Yo, even when it was storming outside, yo, I took a tarp and I pinned the tarp to the ground and shit so they wouldn't get wet. But their ass was not coming inside the motherfucking house. The puppy that snipped me and shit, she knew she fucked up. Because every time I went to feed him, she would run to the other side of the little crate and shit. Like, oh my gosh, I can't get nowhere away from this motherfucker. And I look at her and be like, yeah, I'm going to get you one day. Yo, that same puppy, every time I see that puppy now, that puppy comes straight to me and shit. Like, yo, she'll fuck all the other puppies up to come to me and shit. Yo, she won't let no other puppies or dogs, the pits, or nothing come to me when she out. She would come out and start nipping the shit out of them just so she can come up and get some loving from me and shit. I said, look, that dog's going to spend forever trying to make up for that mistake. And look, that's the same dog I told my sister. I said, yo, when I get my shit down here and shit this year, that's the dog I want. That's the dog I want right there. See, we already got that relationship. It can jump on whatever it wants and shit. I know it's going to run from me. All I got to do is look at it. It's going to keep its distance. It'll never have to shit in the house or nothing. It's going to run straight for the door and shit and start barking. Please, let me out. Please. I don't want you to fuck me up. But like, hey, little thing, I wasn't going to fuck you up. I'm going to just give you that look. And it's going to be like, dun, 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 dun. Oh my God. Right. Looking like some Ragnarok shit, like fucking Armageddon, the meteors coming at the earth and shit. Dun, 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 dun. Dragon Ball Z with 5 minutes left on Planet Namek. Here we go, 16 more episodes of shit for 5 minutes. You know it was like that, man. Fucking 16 episodes for 5 minutes. Like what? Right, Dragon Ball Z, 16 episodes for 5 minutes. And then we gotta wait till right. And then how everybody forget that the Ginyu Force's freaking pods were there and that's what he used to get off the planet. Some people were like, yo, he hit Super Saiyan and he created a shield that just propelled him through space. I said, get out of here. With a planet blowing up, Frieza barely survived. He was in a comatose state. And he's something that can breathe with no air. Heck nah. But I just want to show you right there that if it wasn't for them being on Namek and shit, Planet Yardruff was the next planet to get destroyed, and then Goku would have never had no chance of beating the androids. He said, you know, it took me a long time to learn one of their techniques. I've been there the whole time learning this technique, and I just only mastered one of them. And it was just a simple technique. Said, damn, teleportation was a simple technique of theirs? Damn, no wonder fucking Vegeta hit Ultra and surpassed you in power, because he went to the same planet and learned the technique also. He tried to learn instant transmission and learn something totally different. Right. Like, yo, he even thought that junk was possible, like that fusion that they had pulled off. That was a whole movie. Whole movie arc. Super 17 Saga. Yeah, Super 17 Saga. They did that on GT, though. See? Toriyama didn't explore that right there, saying, "Oh man, you know what? We do got Dr. Jiro, and we got the Truffle Doctor. Both of them now in hell. Let's combine Truffle Science and make another 17, and then we'll have these 17s now that they're not one. They're half entities of a whole component and confused." That's why I say, yo, that whole time when Cell was there, he already knew. He created Cell. Said, hold on, Cell can replicate. And Boo can replicate. See? They probably linked up with Bobbity, and Bobbity said, oh, well, when I made the original Boo, I used it with this and that, and such and such. And then when we seen Daima, look how easy it was to take Boo's, a sample of Boo's DNA with some magic, and make something of its own species of Boo. They made Dew and then made the light counterpart of him. So that's crazy. Because one of them is the assistant that you would think would be like Kid Boo. Go gung-ho. Nah, he's the candy fetcher. The fat version, he's the one that goes ham. He's coming up with techniques that are like, what the hell? That motherfucker hit them with pinball. The pinball style. Bouncing off the walls and all kinds of shit inside the arena. And then he ran out of power. Was like, oh, I need chocolate. Oh, yeah. That motherfucker became a kid. Huh? Yeah, he needed food and then he got prepped up. Every time he got that food meal, man, he was ready. That filled up his battery. Remember when he was young at the martial arts? Krillin got killed only because he ran out of energy. They were about to have dinner and Krillin ran back. Said, yo, let me go get this stuff at the dojo real quick. Y'all go ahead and eat without me. Goku goes back there and he finds out, bam, Piccolo done sent his people to come kidnap the Dragon Balls and shit, and found out Krillin's dead. He's still trying to go ham with an empty stomach. Oh man, if only I had some food. Felt all that distance from the fucking cloud and shit. Lucky it was the monkeys down there helped his ass out and shit. Was like, here you go, bud. You look like you having a bad day and shit. Here you go. Only got one piece. Enjoy it. He's like, oh, I need some more. Man, you better climb up the tree and get some. I say, yo, Dinosaur used to must have feared this cat, yo. They thinking, oh, I'm going to have me a nice snack right there. And then he flips it on and cuts your tail off and shit. Yo, whatever happened to Goku's sword, bro? People forgot about that. Goku used to have a sword. He had a sword with his power pole. Oh, man, he originally had a sword. He did end up breaking the sword. He was fighting the metal guy. And it bust. But yeah, it took it to somebody to get it fixed. I didn't know if he ever went back and got that shit back. He's been on a lot of journeys. Plus, like, guys like Goku are cheat characters, man. Cheat characters. Look how many times this man died and got back. Even when he was even when he was dead, even when he was supposed to be dead, he still got brought back to the land of the living to fight. You don't remember the tournament and shit? Supreme Kai and all them pop up? Supreme Kai didn't have no problem. Supreme Kai had no problem with a dead person being along the living at the tournament. Had no problem with that. And you would think this is the guy that's supposed to be like the region of like this universe and stuff. And he sees somebody with a halo in a place that he ain't supposed to be at. And then looking and saying, hold on, one of my Kais brought you here. One of my underlings that runs one of my districts and jump brought you here. Nah, he knew something was up. That's why he never said nothing. And then look, what did Goku do? He sat back and said, nah, let Gohan take this. He gotta man up. He gotta take this for the team right here. Get sucked off. Cause you see they sucked the living shit out of him with that little thing. The power Boo's ass up. And if anybody was paying attention, when they put that energy for Gohan in, that motherfucker gave him more than half full energy. That's if anybody was paying attention to that gauge, because I watched it a couple times. That shit didn't. That's what I'm saying. Just off of Gohan energy, not fighting since Cell and shit, doing Great Saiyaman shit on the side. His energy felt that motherfucking Boo's capacity more than half. That's why I was like, yo, Boo was so more adept at using Gohan's power and tapping into that some of that energy. Just because it was the base of his initial power up. When they got the Bora, that wasn't nothing. The Bora wasn't really that strong. And you think about it. At the Bora wasn't really nothing strong compared to Boo, but the Bora was the active reigning king in the demon realm at the time. Until he got smited by Boo. And Boo was getting beat by kids. Because Tank, he was still a kid himself, getting beat by kids. He got out-tricked by kids. What did kids do? They trapped him inside of a dimension. What did he do? He learned a new ability. How to focus his power. Why? Because he had nothing but time, just like they had nothing but time to perfect their techniques. Too bad was they didn't have a master instructor like Piccolo inside there that could have gave him the works like how Gohan got that training. Because if they would have got if they could have got a good session in with Piccolo, like how Gohan was, we seen just slight training of Gohan with training against Goku. And what they didn't show us really was Gohan was in there shitting all over Goku, beating Goku's ass left and right. Because how does the saying get bigger? I get stronger. When they beat you damn near the point of death. And what did Gohan have? Untapped power as an adolescent kid, teen, and preteen that didn't know how to control his rage. So how many times do you think he snapped in that whole generated year that they're supposed to be in there for a day? And then fucking snapped on Goku ass trying to tell him to do some shit. And he just broke loose of shit. It's always me and mom here, and you just pop up, always want to fight and shit. Blah! Piccolo's more like a dad to me anyway. Masenko, oh, go on, fuck. Damn. You ain't never there, I gotta do all the housework and stuff. Yeah! Damn, Gohan, you really let me have it. Right, you really let me have it, Gohan. Calm down. No, you don't tell me what to do. Gohan, calm down. Blah! Whoa, Dad, you're really angry. Thank you, Gohan. You pushed me to this level. Now it's time to whip your ass. Oh shit, Dad. Stop hitting me. Blah! Boom. Damn. Fuck. I still got some more training to go, but damn, Gohan. You done broke my whole motherfucking face and some new power levels at the same time. My boy, wait till we get out there and he gives it the good old Cell. And what did he do to Cell's ass? He sat there and tortured that motherfucker. He knew he was so strong, but that attitude, man, that attitude of being cocky and shit, see? Come on, Gohan, stop toying with it, end it already. I'm just having fun, Dad. Just having fun. Goku, I don't think Gohan is fully engaged in what the situation and the stats is here. You know, we done lost blah, 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 and blah, 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 and, you know, them cyborg men done killed them. We can't bring them back no more. Don't worry, Krillin. We're going to get the Dragon Balls and tell them to come back and shit. That's always Goku's solution to shit. He just watching them sit there. He's like, Cell's like, oh, fuck. Wait till I get you. Oh, you motherfucker. Fuck. And then he just happened to see the android in the back and said, oh, that's the one I need to eat. And look at my body part over there. Let me swing that thing. Go ahead, re-eat her again. Get back up to full 100%. Oh, I told you not to toy with me. You're not even doing it. What's wrong? I back at 100% power. Goku's like, oh, what shall we do? You know what? I'm tired of you beating me up. I'm going to just blow it all up. Gohan, end it now. Dad, stay out of it. I got this. Oh, snapping ain't working no more. Hold on. I told you, go on. I love you, son. He's like, man, I'm going to blow this man up right here. He don't know it. No, Dad. And what that do? And what they do, yo? And what they do? All he did was give Cell a more complete form, bro. He gave Cell a whole new evolution. Cell didn't have Super Saiyan DNA. He wasn't smart to say, let me try to absorb parts of energy or something. He wasn't an android to absorb energy like the models were. That was Dr. G. Rule's unit in 16. They were built to absorb the energy. Nah. They came off on something totally different. They got their own energy that they generate. He didn't have that. He had to suck you in with his tail. Right. I got to suck you in. Whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah. Right. I got to stick you with my stinger. Right. I got to suck you up my butt pipe and shit. And then transform off of you. Like, yo, that shit was fucking crazy. I said, Boo just throws a flush of... Right, Boo just throws some fucking flesh at you and absorbs you and shit. But this man, you gotta go up his ass and get ingested and shit. Yeah, you could. They had the whole animation for that shit. Had a whole animation for that shit that just looked so fucking strange. It was like, yo, what are they trying to push here, bro? That shit looks so fucking sus looking at it and shit, like, And motherfuckers used to get on there and was like, yeah, look at him going up in my ass and I'm gonna transform into him and beat him up. Like, what? My nigga, that didn't even sound right, this shit. And I'll be watching like some streams of like the guys fight and play that shit middle of the night. And I was like, no, hold on, man. Hold on. He just said what? And you know how you can rewind it back and you see the captions pop up and he said that and you're like, get the fuck out of here. He just said that shit on YouTube. Hell no. Ain't no way. We gotta clip that. We gotta clip that or something, cause he ran past what he said. He'd be like, yeah, guys, I don't care what I say. He's up in my Right, the guy was like, yeah, he's up in me. Look at that transformation W chat. And I'm like, no W chat. No, y'all entertaining that. No. And it was some dude too, yo. This motherfucker had the Goku black hair on the string. With black fingernails. Bro, with black fingernails and lipstick. Lipstick with a motherfucking Paul Bunyan beard on Twitch. His name was Flamingo something. Bro, he had on the background of his stream meter was YMCA. YMCA. Nah, bro, that was his shit, bro. He had like 400, 500 people inside the chat and shit, bro. He was getting it. He had like a little wheel on there. If you could sub it and hit like 64 things on the wheel, somebody had got it. I was sitting there watching it. Somebody wrote a thing, said ride on a unibike and shit for 5 minutes with no arms and shit. You know what I'm saying? No hands and shit. And the dude was on it. Then somebody else did one. And then he had to put on a Ronald McDonald outfit while doing it. He was doing like a subathon. Every 10 subs, it would spin the wheel. Or you could donate the memberships and stuff, and then it would do the wheel spin too. And you would get like a spin per like every so many donos. And they were just in there like, bling, somebody donated 60 months. They gave her like 6 to 10 spins. And that joint was like, okay. Sing. It'd be like, sing this song here in the worst way you could possibly do it for like 3 minutes. And he ended up getting like some Backstreet Boys. So he on a unicycle looking like Ronald McDonald and shit, singing Backstreet Boys. Horribly. Intentionally. He was like, Backstreet Back, all right. Yeah, baby. I was like, yo, this motherfucker here. And then if you gave him $100, it made his subathon an extra 24 hours extended. He had that joint to where it was almost like 190 something hours, yo. I don't know what happened after the first night, you know. I don't know if he made it all them hours or not. Cause that's some tough work. Tough work to be on camera all them hours consecutively. You see some of the guys like Sonat and them, like, man, shit, they take breaks. Most of that stuff is pre-recorded. It ain't no way you're going to sit there and try and get your rest for like a 6 to 8 hour period with somebody fucking with your bed all night. Ain't no way. You're going to get some sleep and then you're going to let the hijinks go on. But trust and believe, you're going to have you some time to get some sleep. You ain't going to let somebody just torture you like that. Like, go back, watch their streams and shit. You'll notice that the times are never straight times, though. Them shits play back, even if you were to sit there and watch it all the way through. Them shits skip. They skip. They want to give you the highlights. Them highlights. What's the critical points of that whole stream? You want it, especially like in that shit, dog. If you're going to put in all that money on the content house and stuff like that, you got to have that content, bro. You got to have shit that somebody's going to watch out. In their case, they got to get millions, bro. They got to get millions of fucking views on everything they do to make it worth it. They got to. Because it's costing you too much money to not to. Because at the end of the day, hey, everybody know the new God of the world. His name is capitalism and currency. He's been here since the beginning of currency. Everybody pays him every day. Yep. Everybody pays him every day. Look how powerful he is. He can go from one hand to another hand. He can assist in solving a lot of problems. It can aid in the production and the increase in exposure of war efforts. Because how many times you ever seen people go to war with no money? Can't go to war with no money. War will make the money. Band-aids, bullets, and ammunition. Or what they say, Band-aid, bullet, and food. And ammunition. Critical things. And nowadays you need oil. Oil is always going to be a key point now. Because you like transportation, you don't want to go and walk long distances. We need to get from place to place as fast as possible. So you're going to need some kind of fuel source. So whoever came into that first fuel source right there, inadvertently, they created war too. First person that dug a hole and seen that gold come out of it, they started something too. Like, who was the first person interested and said, let me go out here and dig, and then I see this black stuff coming from the ground. And then say, well, let me figure out how I can use this. I'm pretty sure it was evolution that went on to figure out before you even use the stuff. Like, look at the Chinese. They didn't know that they had all the components they needed right there underneath their feet for so many years. But stayed a humble people and shit, even though they had internal conflicts amongst themselves for so many years. You go look at like their history of the world and shit, and it's pretty documented. Like their timelines and shit. They done went from dynasties to civilizations to proverbs to states to where it's almost like it's its own country of tons of countries. You think about it, it's sort of like how the U.S. is. How they have all them little providences and stuff like that, old kingdoms and stuff, buildings and stuff. It's sort of like how we got states here. But on a way larger landmass. Of course, they're in a bad position because look where they at, man. They got all kinds of influence from everybody where they're at. They got Japan right over there next to them as their neighbors. That's always been oppressing them for so long. They got Britain and them right around the corner of the next landmass from them. You know they always been about killing people. Don't believe so? Go back and look at history of England and the UK and stuff like that. The days of kings and the knights and stuff. How many people you don't think got killed over somebody's philosophy or idea? Because kings always used the power of the church. And then they said they didn't want to be under the power of the church, but they used the power of the church to they keep their siege up, or to get the back of the church against another kingdom that wants to come invade and usurp their king. They need the help from the Vatican for more troops, more money. Everybody kicking out to the Vatican anyway. Don't think so? Shoot. What do you think these churches, when you go in there and you pay tithe to a church, what did the church do with the money? The church makes sure the pastor's taken care of. They're going to make sure his bills, his automobile, his house, and all that's as part of. Oh, yeah. Everybody get paid. Hey, y'all, I seen the inner workings of it and shit, you know what I'm saying? So they got like a hierarchy rank system in like church too. You know, you got pastor and then you become a bishop. When you become a bishop, you got like that lifetime appointment. That church that you're at is like yours now. That's your church. So now, guess what you can do? You can start bringing up your next pastor. That's going to take over for you when you step down. But that's still your church. So your church is still paying you. Now your pastor's in there doing the work. So they're going to pay him and take care of his stuff also. but you're already set. That's your church. So you already getting paid regardless. You come in there and even spit for the night. You just want to sit up in your house and junk, know what I'm saying, and get that check. He's going to go ahead and lead the congregation and stuff. But he's your underling. So you can tell him you don't like his sermon and tell him go back and rewrite it. All right, I'm your boss. And what are you going to say to me? Same time, it's like the church got to kick out also. They still got taxes. But it all goes back to where? To the main church. They get their cut. That's why I said look at the days and the nights. The days and the nights. The Pope was the big influencer of that. He used different statues and stuff of his knights in different kingdoms to enforce his will. He'll tell his knights to go in and take out the king. He don't feel that king needs to be there anymore. He's been dethroned. He doesn't have the backing of the church. We're moving our king that we want in here because it's good for the church. Or it's good for whoever's in charge of the church at the time. Whoever that reigning pope was. Right, during them crusade when he went to that grill, boy, oh yeah. That king, we got word that he had the grill and he wasn't trying to turn it over to us. Hey, knights, go ahead and get up on him. Our castle's right beside his castle. I'm en route. We'll be there in 3 days. Go ahead and seize that king up. That's how it was. Like, man, even on that tip right there, on like the religious jump, man, go back to the Salem witch trial days and stuff, man. Come on. People. Yeah, they started the witch hunts. Talking about she done tainted the water and people dying from tainted water. Not knowing if you put a... What? Oh, bro, it was the water. It was the water. If you look at that area where it was the water. The water was tainted. Yeah, the water was tainted and cloudy. Because it was right there, like up in like, a mine near abandoned mines where these motherfuckers were camped out and they didn't even know it was mines and shit. So all that runoff of the materials and shit was fucking the water up. Got them just dropping like flies. Not knowing that if you put charcoal inside the water, it would purify it. But when they started discovering that, they said, oh no, that's witchcraft. She just showed us magic. She just made cloudy water turn clear. That looks like magic. Only other person we knew in human history that did anything with water and transformation, you thinking it's crazy. And you seeing somebody, dropping left and right. So they thinking, oh no, the devil's here and all that. Nah, man, come on. You really think that he was out there dancing with naked women in the woods when we've been told that this man done hated us since our existence? Or this thing done hated us since our existence. But he's going to go dance with some women in the woods. I think he'd be out there torturing women that decide to be butt-ass naked in the woods. What you think? I think he's going to be on some hell-bent type shit. Look at that woman. No man should be bowing down before me. I'm going to do all kinds of stuff. Right, I'm going to put blisters and all kinds of stuff and turn her beauty into rotten flesh. I'm going to make them things pop and sizzle and all kinds of stuff. Right. I'm going to do all kinds of sinister stuff to her that ain't going to kill her, but make her wish that she's just going to jump in that fire and kill herself. Could do all kinds of crazy stuff. Could have sent all kinds of animals that come in and devour her or whatever. Who knows what kind of power, these divine entities that's been here. That's the key word, been here. People forget that joint. They said what a third done fell. So they been here. I ain't never heard nobody else come out saying, yo, on this date, these things soar back up and got locked away. Nothing like that. Nah, we got hit with a whole book of crazy stuff that's supposed to be jumping off. Sheesh. We're gonna wrap that one up.
TBA Radio. Turn the motherfucking speakers to the max.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
You're now in the mix with the baddest out there in the game.